Here's Hood. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Muhammad with it. Moore's there. Another miss by Utah.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Utah has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Hood kicks to Muhammad. Another miss by Utah.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Freak. He's got 17. That ties the game. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Top of the key, Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Utah. Moore with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Freak with the ball, and they take the lead. Booker's got 8. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Freak kicks to Capella. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Trey Burks checked in for Utah. Now here's Freak. Burke covering. And it's Freak missing. The Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Muhammad. He had 15 points last outing. Now Burke. James Harden with the rebound. And Freak throws it down.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Jazz trail by 3. Burke with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. To the paint. Here's Favors. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What a night so far for Favors. He's got 10 points and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Pulls from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Utah's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Burke dishes to Muhammad. To the inside. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Burke.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Freak. 21 points in the game. Here's the 3. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Burke. Favors with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Hayward can't hit.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Harden outside. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Jazz trail by 7. And here is Burke. Muhammad sets a pick for Burke. Poke loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Muhammad. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Muhammad kicks to Hayward. Drains the three-pointer. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now Burke following the three-point attempt by Freak. There's a screen. And stolen by Freak. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Favors with the screen. Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. That's now 8 points for Gordon Hayward.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your jazz dancers.
A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And we're through the first half.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I don't really think there's a good key. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do on a basketball court, right?
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Trevor Booker. Then it's Freak, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Jazz trail by 4. Gobert the screen. Pass to Hood from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Booker's got his third rebound tonight. And it's Houston on the break. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Utah has possession. Poked away. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
So it's Utah now. The Rockets making the shot. There's the pick. Hayward goes in. Here's Favors. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, It was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Got that one up quick. That's 12 points for Gordon Hayward.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The feed to Favors. He kicks it to Hood. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Jazz passing it around. Nato. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
Now here's Freak. 30 points in the game. Capella kicks to Harden. Out to the right wing with the shot. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter. Jazz trail by 5.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He told them to always have their eyes up, always be looking for passing lanes and ways to get the ball into the low post. That was the brunt of his message. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Six on the shot clock. Nato and Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Freak, and it's Houston with another.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
Feeds it to Favors. There's the screen. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. He dishes it to Hood. Favors with a screen on Harden. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the shot is good. Jazz trail by 7. Hayward outside. Gobert the screen. Launches a 3. Hayward can't hit. Rockets leading by 7. Releases. Here's Capella, and he goes in for the dunk.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Houston. On its way from Hayward for 2. Again, the miss by Hayward. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Harden outside. Puts up a 3. And the shot is good. And now a 12-point Houston lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here? in the second half.
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
So it's Utah now. Gobert the screen. Back to Hayward to stop the run. And it's Hayward again missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Now here's Freak. He's got 36. Ariza passes to Booker. He feeds it to Capella. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Favors with a screen on Harden. Kicks it to Favors. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
Looking now at the numbers for James Harden. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Morris checked in for Houston.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Here's Burke. Derek Favors making his last shot. Burke dishes to Favors. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Freak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Moore penetrating. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Rockets leading by 11. We've got Hood. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Hayward. Then there's Alec Burks. That's the group right now for Utah.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. From downtown. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
That's tipped and stolen by Freak. That's good. Freak's got 40 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Jazz trail by 18. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Burks. And Derek Favors subbed in for Muhammad.
Derek Favors.
Here is Harden. That's good. Harden's got 22 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. The pass to Hood. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Gobert with a screen on Ariza. Dishes it to Favors. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He's got 19.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now Freak. The dish to Ariza. Pass to Laverne. Harden kicks to Freak. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Hayward. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Rockets leading by 16. Freak with it. Down low and stolen by Hood. Favors with the screen. The shot by Hayward, wide open, connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 9 points now in just the second half. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. From deep, no good. And it's Utah the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And that one's good. Freak.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Nato. And Utah again with the button.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Ariza following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Laverne. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 14.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And that's now 26 points for James Harden. Outside Favors. Passes it to Hood. There's the pick. The baseline J. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And here's Freak to the middle. It's deflected. Ariza and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the numbers for Trevor Ariza, he's got 8 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's Favors. Favors with a screen on Harden. Hood kicks to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Nato. Soft touch off the glass.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
There's the pick. Freak passes to Ariza. Freak dishes to Ariza. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Freak.
Jazz trail by 14. They get a hand on it and stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And that one's good. Freak's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty devastating. actually to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Yeah, you can ill afford to make mistakes at this juncture. It might not be impossible to come back, but it just got all the more harder.
Hayward can hit. Rockets leading by 16. It's Harden with the drive, and Houston again with the bucket.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
The feed to Favors. Gobert the screen. Ariza against Hayward. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Hayward again missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Freak missing. Jazz trail by 18. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Hood. From 15 feet away, and that's off the glass and in.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Hayward. Favors in the post. Working on Booker. And that one's good by Favors.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Houston leading by 14.
Move the ball.
Pulls up on the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hayward with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up inside. It's deflected. Now here's Freak. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Freak's got 47 points. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they... They played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris. And that one's good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Houston leading by 14. There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The Jazz shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Hayward goes in, and it's Freak with the rebound.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Harden right side. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Derek Favors.
Harden doing it all. 28 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And both free throws good for James Harden. 1:24 left in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness. particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And I'm sure that loss earlier in the year stung a bit, because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1-1 in their 4-game season series against the Jazz.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Now here's Harden. Here's Freak. Connects from three-point range. Freak's got 50 points.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here is Favors. Hayward outside. He kicks to Hood. They get the rebound. Favors and a missed layup. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Ariza outside. Feeds it to Harden. Freak kicks to Capella. Here's Freak. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect...
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Always huge, no doubt.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Kenny, what did you think?
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.